Howdy gamers, old gamer guy here. Here's a random one for you. I was struggling to not buy Crimson Desert when I found this demo. It's a zombie game, which I'm kind of a sucker for, and you have 3 characters available to you at the beginning. In the demo, you can unlock the Huntress, and then you have 4 other characters, I guess, in the full game. I'll start off here with the SWAT team guy, but by the end I'll have 2 other characters with me. In the demo, we only have the isolated city available as a level. It looks like there will be 3 other levels besides that one. The default mode, which is what I'm going to be playing, is 20 minutes long with a time limit. The endurance mode has no time limit. The hardcore mode is 10 minutes. Extermination mode is waves. Infinite mode is kind of vague about what it is. One hit mode looks like you'll die with 1 hit, as you might expect. Only 1 difficulty level. I have no badges unlocked. So let's start the game and check this out. So this is one of those games where you are basically maneuvering around among many enemies on the screen, and you're basically trying just not to get hit, and there really are no other interactions, no other button pressing required. This entire game I'm just going to be using the left analog stick to move around, and he is automatically firing his default weapon at the nearest enemy. You can see I'm picking up coins as those zombies die, and when I fill up that coin meter there at the top of the screen, I get a choice of power-ups, and right there I chose the helicopter strike. This scout at the beginning can level up the helicopter strike, an ability called the grenade trail, and then he can level up his default weapon, which is the pistol. So now I have the helicopter strike and the grenade trail abilities unlocked, and I'm leveling up my pistol, so now it's firing faster. Let's go ahead and level up that pistol one more time. But now on my radar there is a green icon, and it says an SOS signal has been detected. So I'm going to make my way over that way, and when I stand on top of this icon for a few seconds, I can unlock another character, or I could liberate this person and get some cash. But I'm going to choose the tank, and now I have the tank character with me. We just picked up a power-up there that gives us some extra armor. You can see all the abilities of the tank there to level up, but I'm leveling up the scout's weapon one more time, and now his pistol is an SMG. Now on the radar we have a yellow icon, and that's going to be an item. Let's go ahead and unlock something for the tank here. Let's go for the minefield. That will make him automatically plant mines in the area every so often. There's a cooldown for that. You can level up that ability and get a shorter cooldown. But here we are at that yellow icon. It's an item, so when we open this box, we get a choice of 4 different items. We can have 6 of them equipped over there on the right side of the screen. I'm going to choose this quick buck item first. That will give me money a little faster, which will allow me to level up my characters a little faster. Now let's get an ability for the tank called a saw blade drone, and now you can see we have a little drone saw blade flying circles around us, and you can upgrade that, get more drones. You can actually end up with two rows of drones flying around you in different directions. But now on the radar we have a blue symbol that's shaped like a magnet. You can see all those coins that are starting to accumulate all over the ground because I'm not able to pick them up. We're having to avoid these zombies, and so I'm not always able to pick up every coin. But if I make it down here to this magnet-shaped icon and I pick it up, all of that outstanding cash will be sucked toward us because it's a magnet. And so because we got all that cash, now I'm getting 2 power-ups in a row. I just leveled up the tank's shotgun twice. It's still only firing 1 shot at a time, but now it fires an extra pellet or 2, and it's firing faster than it fired before. We have another item here, and I'm going to go for that heavy metal item on the left, which will make those magnet icons appear twice as fast, twice as often. But never mind that. We have another green icon on the radar. So when I get down there, I can recruit another character. And so I will have 3 characters running around at the same time. And when these power-up selection screens pop up on the screen, I will have sometimes choices for all 3. So you have to make your choices wisely. But I only have 1 other type of character available at the moment, and that's the engineer. So now I have him with us, and he is using a taser. So the taser can be upgraded. He can also get an ability where he drops a stationary electric turret, and then he also has a battery on his back. But never mind that. I just leveled up the tank's shotgun. So now it's a pump shotgun, and it will fire 2 shots before he has to reload. You can see a mini boss type character on the screen. You'll see more of that showing up here a little bit later. Here I am unlocking the electrocution ability for the engineer. That will make the battery on his backpack pulse every so often, which will take out enemies in an area around you. It's a good idea to level up those AoE effects. Here's the electrocution in slow motion. You didn't really get a good look at that. Every time you choose one of those things, it will automatically happen. So even if you just saw the helicopter fly over, if you upgrade it, it will happen again. Speaking of the helicopter. But we have another yellow item box laying there for us. I just unlocked the electric turret. So that will just sit there and pulse every so often, send off electrical energy. Now I'm going to unlock the combat knife, which will make me do extra damage against the very basic enemies. But I just jumped way ahead in the game. We are in the very last minute, and I have it obviously slowed down here so you can get an appreciation for how much stuff is going on the screen. You can see multiple bosses. I guess you'd call these, I don't know if these are mini bosses or bosses, but some of them are charging at me. Some of them are just chasing me. It gets pretty hectic. But the real reason I'm making this video is because I played this demo literally all day long. I had such fun with it, and I leveled up my characters to the point where I could succeed every time at these levels. And so I decided to delete my saved game and start all over. So this video you're seeing is me doing this without leveling up any of my characters. So this would be like the very first game without spending any points whatsoever. You can see I'm trading out an item here. If you get an item that you like better than something you have equipped, you can trade it out. But yeah, I decided to delete that saved game file and start all over from scratch. And so this is the very first attempt at it, and I'm going to succeed all the way to the end here. I'm going to make it all the way to the 20-minute mark. And I had great fun doing this, which is why I'm making this video, just to give you a heads up about this game. But never mind that. We have reached the dawn. It's the end of the night. We're getting a few extra coins at the end and a little thank you note. says they're planning to add more characters, weapons, abilities, upgrades, and challenges. So I'm gonna buy this. I don't know what they're planning to ask in terms of a price, but I'm thinking I am gonna buy this. There you can see my stats here at the end of the game for each character. They are all leveling up individually. I could go back to the main menu and spend the points that I've unlocked, but instead I'll go to the training screen here. And I'll get to unlock some things which will carry over to my next attempt. We have several different tabs there on the left side. We have a general tab, one for the SWAT team guy, one for the tank, and one for the engineer. But our points are there in the lower right hand corner, and each tab has its own set of points. So I can level up things like our health level and our damage level and how fast our weapons fire. And then for each character you can level up their weapons and abilities. Those other tabs to the right, some of them will unlock in the demo, but of course a lot of that will remain locked for the regular game. But you can unlock some of the rest of these trees there, like in the second column, and even I think in some cases in that third column. But now I have the Huntress unlocked, and I could start off with the Huntress if I wanted to. If I'm playing the game and I find one of those green icons, I can recruit the Huntress. So here's what she looks like at the very beginning. Her basic weapon is a bow, a very slow firing bow. She can also get bear traps, which are kind of like the mines that the tank throws out. And then she also can make arrows rain down from the sky. But here I am playing as the Huntress, and I just unlocked the engineer. All of these classes are viable. You don't have to spread out your points if you don't want to. I did some experimenting as I played this all day long, where I was just prioritizing different characters because I wanted to max them out, and I had great fun and was very successful with it. So in short, I like this. It doesn't require a lot of thinking, which is sometimes nice. I've got some heavy stuff going on in my life right now, so it's kind of nice to turn my brain off and just play, and that's what this game gives me. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm not really sure what's coming up next on the channel. There are a bunch of games in the near future that I'm interested in, but for now, as always, thanks for watching.